With the PWHL releasing their team names and their logos, I thought it was a good time to do a ranking. And so I'm going to rank their logos from worst to best. And I don't know, I'm not a big fan of most of them. There's two that I think are really good, but the rest are kind of meh to me. I don't think I would call it bad, but I would say meh. And in number 6, I actually have what's been the team that I've kind of rooted for, which is nice because they won last year. It's the Minnesota Frost. First of all, the name, not huge on that. It seems a little generic, and the logo also seems pretty generic. An F that looks like icicle-like. It's like, I don't know. It's pretty boring. It's pretty generic. And so, yeah, for me, that's at number 6. At number 5, I have maybe the one that most people would put last, and I could see it being last as well, but I did put it at number 5 because at least there's, kind of something going on with an O looking like a C, so Ottawa, Charge, but this one, again, it looks like a very much worse version of the Calgary Flames. It's like me trying to draw the Calgary Flames as a little kid. That's kind of... It's worse than I did as a little kid, I think, too. So I'm not big on this logo at all either. That is number 5 for me. And number 4, I went with Boston, the Boston Fleet. And it's kind of a similar thing. It's like a worst version of a Whalers logo. Like it has the letter B, but like the Fleet, I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something, but I don't see anything to do with an F here. It just looks like, again, the Whalers logo turned sideways, and it's just not as clever as the Whalers logo. And a little worse, you got the waves on there. I don't know if I like that texture. And, yeah, there's hooks. Makes sense. But I don't know. It's, to me, not the best. And then I think the least egregious of the meh tier is the New York Sirens, which I'm still not big on. I mean, the big NY in the back is kind of cool. But I don't know. It looks weird, and I get how it's supposed to be like, I guess, sound waves coming off, and that's what the extra pieces of the S are. But I don't particularly think that it looks that great, and so... Yeah, Sirens is a good name, though. I think Boston Fleet is a good name. Ottawa Charge, it's okay. Minnesota Frost, not a great name at all. Number 2, though, I have what I think is the best name, and that's the Toronto Scepters. That's probably my favorite name out of the bunch, and I think the logo is pretty cool as well. The T and S in there, shaped as there's a scepter, like going around a scepter. So I don't know. I think that looks pretty cool. I'm favorable toward that. And so, I don't know. I think it's nice. And number 1, maybe not my favorite name. I think it's another one of those kind of generic names, only in French because it's Montreal. But I think their logo is great. I love this Victoire logo. The kind of like the bird shape, wings. I think they said it was the wings of triumph. Pretty nice, and you get the little M in there in blue to signify that it's Montreal, and so I like that. But yeah, I don't know. Could it have been better? Yeah, I know it's kind of hard to design things that everyone will like and stuff like that. But I don't know. I feel like some of these are like kind of playing it safe, especially Frost, and it just comes up. It comes off as lackluster, but will I still will I still cheer for the Frost? Yeah, as far as PWHL goes, it was a good season last year. I was very favorable toward Kendall Coyne, so that's a big reason why I was cheering for Minnesota. I just thought, I don't know, I guess maybe I'm a speed guy, and I think it was like the coolest thing that she was doing so well in that... against the NHLers in the All-Star game once, and so it's always been a favorite player of mine when it comes to women's hockey, and so for me, I was definitely cheering for Minnesota, and I still will, and so it was a good year, but do I like their logo? Do I like their name? Not really. Montreal, number one logo. And for me, the Scepters would be the number one name. I like that name. I think it's pretty cool and a little different. So, yeah. Anyway, take care.